One of the greatest technological advances in history is the Apple Vision Pro, but most people won't be able to get one at $3,500. While it would seem like Apple made a mistake, this was actually an excellent decision that has allowed the company to become so dominant and outperform all their competitors. Apple has been using this tactic against you all along. This is how drain your wallet. The industry of VR. There might be other brands that sell normal similar VRs, but Apple doesn't wish to do the same thing. The Vision Pro is far from the first virtual reality device. Yes, you might ask, what makes Vision Pro different then? And why are they now getting into the market? Simply, Apple is doing what it has always done. Now that they have something truly groundbreaking to offer, so they are challenging the current industry of VR with their novel advanced technologies. Many VR devices simply act as spatial screens and require an entire independent setup to make them function, relying on an excessive amount of space, time, cost, and often expertise to use. The expensive Vision Pro removes all of this and functions as an independent machine, eliminating the need for any additional iPad, MacBook, or iMac. This enables an all-in-one virtual workstation or entertainment device with no limitations. While this is fantastic, how can they profit at $3,500? You can even get a far better MacBook for much less. The hefty price tag may lead you to believe so, but this is all part of Steve Jobs' original strategy. A strategy that the company continues to utilize today, and also the company uses this to trick your brain without you even knowing. Apple's strategy. Apple was the first company to be valued at $1 trillion, an astounding sum that was made possible by the company's strong brand and capacity to generate enormous profit margins even with pricey new technologies. Looking back at prior Apple goods, we can see that most of them follow the same concept, a common strategy that Apple employs to dominate each of these industries while being expensive and far from the first product in every industry. Let's go back and look at the iPhone, which was released in 2007. It was not the first touchscreen device, but it was incredible, and provided a good core experience with a powerful processor, at least at the time. The iPhone came with two price points, $499 for the 4GB model and $599 for the 8GB model. Although the iPhone was not the first touchscreen device, it was an expensive product at the time, and people dreamed of getting one of it. Many other products, such as the Apple Watch, followed a similar pattern. These advanced Apple products were released at enormously high prices that are unbelievable. Selling new items at a low price right away would result in a longer path to profitability, so Apple uses a tactic known as skimming. Where new technology is priced extremely high to cover initial costs, this allows Apple to achieve break-even status quickly, not through mass sales, but through high price points. Simply, when a product is released, Apple uses the skimming strategy to cover its profit margins, but this strategy changes throughout a product's lifespan, often dramatically. Apple uses a unique strategy to acquire large sales while retaining its brand image in order to capture as much of the market as possible. Price ladder. So, what is this price tactic, and how is it so effective? Looking back at the previous examples, you would have noted that there were two price tiers for the iPhone when it was first debuted. Simply, this is the case. Every phone that's available these days seems to come in a variety of versions and storage capacities, each with unique features and price tags. It's something called the price ladder. And Apple is the master of this strategy. In the process known as the customer journey, you will find a device that will suit your requirements. And yes, Apple is aware of this and has carefully considered every move for each kind of customer, using their versions. Brand. Every device of this company has something in common. They all relate to Apple's general identity, a logo of an apple. Those who wish to be unique use Apple products. Thousands of studies have shown the power of a brand's weight in the consumer journey and decision-making, and have proven that people will pay more for the same product if it has the logo of a familiar brand. Finally, these are the tactics used by Apple to maintain its leadership position in the market. What are your thoughts on these tactics? Thank you for watching and follow for more.